Here's a 1971 Torino GT. It's a factory J code 429 Cobra Jet shaker. It's got the C6 automatic, power steering, power disc brakes. It's got the 325 nodular 31 spline rear end. It's matching numbers, original engine, original transmission. Extremely solid car. Very little rust. It was originally grabber green metallic, and as you can see, it was painted a kind of a maroon, probably in the 80s. It was an inexpensive paint job, and the paint is obviously failing. Although you could buff it out and it would look a lot better. It is presentable, but really it'd be nice to go back to that original grabber green metallic. Doesn't appear that it's ever been wrecked. It's got nice, even body lines everywhere. Doors, hood. Hood does have a little ding in the front. Of course, has the original shaker hood. Real solid. No rust in the doors. Quarters look really good. No, maybe a couple little bubbles in the paint in this quarter down low there, but nothing else. Obviously nothing hidden. Paint's extremely old. Rocker moldings are all present, including the thin little aluminum strip that are almost always gone from these cars. Their rockers are in really nice shape, including the aluminum moldings, the thin ones. You can see the gap on the trunk. Again, nice even lines around the trunk lid. It sits real straight, you can see. Just a really, really good car. Really solid on this quarter. Doors, same thing. Rocker moldings on this side, same thing, really nice. Grill's in good shape. Front bumper straight, has little surface rust spots. It would probably polish up and look pretty good actually, but it is real straight. See, it's not broken or out on the latch, around the door latch. It still has the original sticker that you can read quite clearly. You can see the color there is Z for grabber green metallic. It's got the J code, U for C6, and 9 for the 325 open. Really clean door jambs. You can see some of the grabber green paint there. But nice seams, no swelling, no sign of rust. Underside of the doors look really good. Hinges could stand to be rebuilt. Has original 15x7 magnums. Not original to the car, but they're original Ford magnums. They're starting to rust. This one's pretty good, but some of the others have a little more rust than this. But the original magnums are really hard to find. They're definitely worth restoring, because the reproduction ones are pretty poor quality. Don't hold up at all. The tires have lots of tread, but they're pretty old, so they should probably be replaced. I don't know if you can see that, but it still has what looks like the original Carlite glass in it, windshield. Same thing on the passenger side. Nice, crisp seams. No evidence of repair. Bottom of the doors look really good. again, this door, it's not broken right around the latch. Take a look at the interior. It's original black interior car. Some of the interior is original. It was originally a bench seat car, but it has had correct Torino buckets put in. As you can see, the carpet looks like new. It's got the correct carpet with the built-in mats on either side. The dash is pretty good, but it does have a couple small cracks. It just doesn't have the big crack like they normally do. Original headliner looks really nice. Back seat, of course, is nice, but you'll need to reupholster front and rear because the bucket seat upholstery is a little different grain, so to make them all match, you'll want a whole upholstery kit. Rear deck isn't too bad, but obviously it's got some very, very old speakers in it. Has an old aftermarket radio installed, but no speaker holes in the door panels or the rear side panels. Overall, inside it's pretty decent shape, but you'll need to do a little bit of work. Like I said, it needs exhaust, but it does run. Look at the underside. Cross members real straight. Everything's real clean and original. Clean as in not rusty and not beat up. Car was never undercoated. Cleaned up the floor, just wiped it up there. You can see how nice it is. It's just super clean and original. No patch panels ever. All original floors. I'll show them from the inside with the carpet out too, but you can see how clean and original they are. Just whole cars are just really, really solid. Exhaust, it's not in the best shape. Really needs to be replaced. See how clean the drop-offs are. No rust. All original. Everything, frame rails, everything back here is super clean. Still has the original end case, nodular, 31 spline rear end. Passenger side drop off is the same. Really nice. Passenger side floor, just as clean. Again, I wiped it off a little bit there. You can see how clean and original. Never undercoated. Seat reinforcements aren't bent like so many of them. It's about as clean of an undercarriage as you're going to find, period. The one thing I forgot to mention is it does have damage to the seat support. It looks like somebody tried to put a jack stand under it. People often do that. They think it's a frame, and it's not. So that'll need to be pulled out, but certainly doesn't affect the structure of the car. It's just basically a full floor pan brace. The rest of them, those are usually dented badly as well from jack stands because they really look like frame rails, but those are clean on both sides. Not sure if you can see the R servo up there. Take a look at the floors. They're real clean overall. You can see obviously mostly original grab green metallic paint. Still has the original fiberboard piece up there on the toolboard, which I've never even seen before. Still in good shape. Only spot I see is a couple real small holes right there. Rest of the floors look really, really nice. Take a look in the trunk. Really the only rust on the whole car is above the taillights right there in that weather strip channel. I purposely left the weather stripping out to show it. Obviously if there was weather stripping in there, it would pretty much be hidden, but that's really all there is. Everything else, the gutter looks good. The trunk itself is very nice. It still has the original grabber green metallic paint. Real clean trunk. Clean quarter panels. See that they're original. Look really good. Trunk lid seam is real nice, tight. Really don't see evidence of accident damage anywhere. It's just a really clean car. Take a look at the engine. It's the matching number 429 Cobra Jet. Has the original carburetor. You can see it's got the Rochester. I had that rebuilt by Cliffs, who's a Rochester expert for obviously mostly Chevys. It's got the correct original exhaust manifolds. It's got the correct valve covers, of course. The correct, real hard to find fan shroud. It does have a crack that will need to be repaired, but it's definitely worth repairing because they're very hard to find and the reproductions don't really look correct. I've never opened the engine up, but being that this is a 71, it should have 4-bolt mains. It is, like I said, matching number. Engine runs good. No smoke, noises, knocks, anything. It does need exhaust. The exhaust is rusty and it's got leaks, so that should be replaced. But other than that, really the motor runs good. Engine compartment is clean. Shock towers are nice. No rust. Aprons are straight. Has the original shaker. As you can see, somebody's drilled holes in the front of it, I guess for more airflow, not as if the shaker doesn't have enough. But fortunately, Cobra Jet shaker bases, there's not much to them. Really just almost just a regular air cleaner base with studs welded on, but that is the original one. It does have a nice, pretty nice seal on the shaker. Little tear there. It's got the original flapper door with vacuum motor, but the vacuum doesn't hold, so if you want that to operate, you need to have it rebuilt. The electrical works. Horn. Turn signals. Heater. And the wipers. Doesn't sound too good with the exhaust leaks, but we'll start it up anyway. Runs good, no smoke, no noise, just needs exhaust real bad. Overall, this is a really solid, pretty original and rare Torino. It's about as rust-free as you're going to find. Like I said, matching numbers, great original color, and it's actually one that you could put exhaust on, maybe tires, and probably do a weekend's worth of maintenance. The rear brakes are new, master cylinder is new, or at least it was a couple years ago when I bought the car. Front brakes still need to be done, probably needs hoses and some things like that, but really weekend's worth of work and a few things and you could be driving it, buff it out a little better, and it'd be a presentable driver. But really at some point it deserves to be restored. I will also be listing here pretty soon 70 Cobra 429 Super Cobra Jet drag pack car. It's obviously a bigger project than the GT, but it